In today's video, I'm going to be going over a beautiful Bible manuscript that dates all the way back to the 12th century AD. So you're going to want to stick out for the full video to get a lot more information about it, especially at the end you can see the item in a lot more detail, much closer up, so be sure to stick it out to the end. So as I mentioned in the introduction, this is a beautiful Bible manuscript. It dates all the way back to the 12th century, or around 1150 AD. It's a very large Bible. It's also very fragile, so I do have to be very gentle with it. You can see this very large Bible here. It's got some beautiful script on there, or font, if you will. You'll see that the manuscript is cut up in odd places, and if you're wondering what that is, it's basically because this was used as a book binding. It was part of a bifolium, which was basically two of these that were attached together. The other half is on loan at a museum in France. The owner who sold this to me, he has the other half and he is lending it out to another museum so other people can enjoy it. But this is just a very rare and beautiful Bible. I've really enjoyed having it in my collection. But these interesting looking cuts here are because this was recovered from a book binding. After these Bibles were no longer used, the materials or the different pages or leaves that were in there would be repurposed for books. Because the material was made from vellum or parchment, which is animal skin, it was very durable, very strong, and also very expensive. So rather than just throwing it out, the medieval people would reuse these, repurpose them for bindings of books. So that's why we have those interesting looking cuts on the manuscript. Now the passage that is found on this manuscript comes from Ezekiel chapter 2 through 6. A lot of scripture on there. It's written in Latin. One thing I really enjoy about this leaf is just how crisp the text is. You can look at the words there. It's just very legible. Something that's really cool to have. I have some other manuscripts from the 12th century where the script isn't as clear as this. Although it's not in the best shape, it's really just an awesome item. I've loved having it in my collection. So if you enjoy this content, of course, subscribe so you never miss out on new videos like this. But one also very interesting aspect of this manuscript is this writing on the back. This was owned by someone during the 16th century. You can see this handwriting here, very nice handwriting, but it has the year 1510 on there. So really just an awesome detail of this manuscript. I love history and I love seeing all the different aspects and details of a manuscript or a Bible leaf. So just something that I'm really passionate about and absolutely love. And if you find this content interesting, of course, subscribe so you never miss out on videos like this. You can check out my shorts where I have a video every other day where I talk about these different Bible stories and tie them into the items in my collection. I just love everything about the Bible. I love the history of it. And I'll very likely do a fuller video on this where I go into more history, more details about it, and more of its background. But just something that I've loved having. If you want to stick around for those close-up shots, be sure to check them out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.